My beloved child, my chosen one, the heavens opened before dawn today and your name was whispered in the courts of eternity. Do you know what it means when God speaks your name before the rising of the sun? It means your story is shifting, your struggle is being rewritten, and the chains of lack, poverty, and endless worry are being shattered forever. You have carried burdens in silence, you have cried into pillows where no one could see, you have wondered if life was only about struggle and if the blessings you once dreamed of had passed you by. But the Lord says, no, my beloved, today the tides turn in your favor. For at exactly 9 a.m. today, the gates of financial suffering will close behind you, never to open again, and at 9 p.m. tonight, a divine package carrying the number you never thought you'd see in your account will be released, 25 million, marked with your destiny, sealed with your name, written in heaven's decree. My child, imagine standing at the edge of a vast sea, and behind you are years of debts, unpaid bills, financial arguments, and sleepless nights wondering how tomorrow will be sustained. But before you, stretched wide, is an ocean of provision so deep that your children, your grandchildren, and their children's children will never taste the hunger you once tasted. This is not fantasy, this is God's appointed day for you. He said, if my chosen one dares to open their heart and believe, I will overturn the famine of years in a single night. The angels have been preparing, arranging, aligning people, opportunities, and contracts that seemed impossible, and they are all pointing towards this exact day and this exact hour. My beloved soul, can you feel the shift even as you listen now? Something in your spirit is already trembling, because deep inside you know this is no ordinary message. You know you were meant to hear this. God says your life has carried a hidden promise, one that the enemy tried to bury with disappointments, with betrayal, with endless delays, but tonight the covering is removed. You will no longer live as the borrower, the struggler, the one always asking how to survive. You are being moved into the realm of ownership, overflow, and freedom. Remember how many times you looked at your wallet and sighed? How many times you wanted to give more, bless more, travel further, but you couldn't because something always blocked you. Today God says, no more. Enough. At 9 a.m. the chapter of scarcity ends, and at 9 p.m. the scroll of abundance will be opened before you. My child, it is not only money, it is freedom. It is dignity. It is the breaking of generational chains. It is your children saying, because of you we live differently. Because of you we no longer beg. Because of you we rise. Archangel Michael himself has been assigned to guard this blessing. He has been fighting in the unseen, breaking the contracts of loss, cutting the ropes that tied your finances to delay. My chosen one, he carries the keys in his hand, and the golden chest of heaven's reward is already unlocked. He waits for your yes, for your belief, for your spirit to rise in expectation. Do not doubt, because doubt is the thief that cancels miracles. Believe, because belief is the magnet that pulls blessings from heaven to earth. Oh my child, you have felt small in this world, but you were never small in heaven's records. You were chosen long before you took your first breath. Even your struggles were recorded, and God said, at the appointed time, I will pay them double for their tears. That appointed time is today. Heaven is not guessing. Heaven is not trying. Heaven has written it already. Your financial shift has a schedule, and the schedule has your name written in divine ink. 9 a.m. for release, 9 p.m. for delivery. Close your eyes and imagine it. Imagine the notification, the message, the breakthrough that makes your heart stop for a moment because it feels too unreal. Imagine your hands trembling as you see numbers you once only dreamed of. Imagine the joy of calling those you love, of knowing you will never again worry about bills, rent, or debt collectors. This is not just imagination, this is prophecy unfolding. And you, my child, are the center of it. God says, I am doing this not only for your comfort, but to prove that I am God, the lifter of the humble, the rewarder of the faithful, the one who never forgets tears. You thought your prayers were unheard, but heaven has stored every single one of them in bowls of remembrance. Tonight the bowls tip over, and the floodgates open, and nothing on earth or under earth can stop what has been scheduled for you. My beloved, the number 25 million is not random. It is layered with meaning. 2 plus 5 is 7, the number of completion, the number of divine perfection. It means your financial suffering has reached its complete end. The cycle is finished. The wilderness is over. The wandering has stopped. Now begins the promised land, overflowing with milk and honey, overflowing with resources that will sustain you and those connected to you. Do not think small. Do not shrink your dreams. God is not giving you this abundance for you to live quietly in fear. He is giving it so you may shine, so you may rise, so you may bless others and build what was impossible before. My chosen one, you were born to be a giver, not just a survivor. This gift is the unlocking of your true nature. Heaven is watching even now to see how your heart responds. Will you receive? Will you believe? Will you open fully, knowing that nothing about today is ordinary? The time is ticking, the schedule is written, and you stand in the middle of a divine countdown. At 9 a.m., the old doors close. At 9 p.m., the new vault opens. Your name is engraved on it. The angels are singing your story already. And I tell you, my beloved child, if you dare to believe, your life will never again look the same. My beloved child, my chosen one, even now as you listen, there is a stirring in your spirit that tells you this is not ordinary. You feel it because deep within you, your soul remembers the covenant God made long before your first cry. You were not created for struggle, you were not created for lack, you were not created to live counting every coin in fear. You were created for overflow, for abundance, for provision that does not run dry. And heaven says, today is the day the dry riverbeds of your life will be filled again. Think about it, my child. Every tear you have shed over unpaid bills was not wasted. Every sleepless night, every anxious morning, every conversation you tried to hide about money, all of it was recorded in heaven's book of remembrance. And God looked at those pages and declared, enough. That is why today's message reached you. That is why you are here, at this very moment, hearing these words. Heaven doesn't make mistakes. Heaven is intentional. And heaven has chosen this exact day, this exact time, to tell you, your money-related problems will end after today. You see, money was never meant to be your master. It was meant to serve you, to follow you, to answer when you call. But for too long, the tables were turned. For too long you felt enslaved to lack, to delay, to unexpected losses. For too long you wondered why others rose while you stayed stuck. But God says, now I reverse it. Now I turn the table. Now I cause money to serve you instead of enslaving you. Now I send abundance that answers your every call. At 9 a.m. today, a door closed. That door carried the name of struggle, the name of insufficiency, the name of almost but not enough. That door has been shut permanently, sealed by angelic hands. No man can reopen it, no spirit can undo it. It is finished. And at 9 p.m. tonight, another door will open. This one has your name engraved in gold. This one is guarded by archangels with flaming swords. This one contains the scroll with a single decree written across it, 25 million released into the hands of my chosen child. Can you imagine what that looks like, my beloved? Can you feel the weight of it? It is not just numbers, it is destiny. It is not just money, it is inheritance. This is what your bloodline longed for. This is what your ancestors cried for. This is what your heart silently prayed for every time you whispered, God, when will it be my turn? And heaven answers, now. This is your turn. This is your time. This is your season. My beloved soul, I see you standing before a vault. The lock is heavy, the steel is thick, and for years it refused to open. You tried key after key, effort after effort, but nothing moved it. Yet tonight, the lock is turning by itself. Tonight, the vault swings open. Tonight, angels step aside to let you walk into the treasure room heaven prepared for you. And in that room, overflowing, stacked high, limitless, is not only wealth but freedom, healing, dignity, and joy. And I tell you, child of God, this wealth is not random. It has a mission. It comes with purpose. It comes to lift you, yes, but also to lift those connected to you. It comes so that no one attached to your name will suffer lack again. It comes so you can build, create, give, and leave a mark that echoes beyond time. This is not money that fades. This is inheritance that speaks for generations. Listen closely, my chosen one. The enemy tried to make you believe you were forgotten. He tried to convince you that nothing would ever change, that your future was sealed in hardship. But heaven laughs at his lies. Because today you are hearing the truth. The truth is you are remembered. The truth is you are chosen. The truth is your wealth has already been scheduled. The truth is heaven cannot lie, and God cannot fail. Imagine tomorrow morning. Imagine waking up not with worry but with wonder. Imagine knowing that every need is met before you even ask. Imagine the relief in your chest, the lightness in your spirit, the joy that dances in your heart because finally, the struggle has ended. My beloved, this is not a dream. This is your next reality. Even now, angels are arranging divine connections. Contracts are being signed in the unseen. Opportunities are being aligned. Unexpected calls are being prepared. Documents with your name are being stamped. Heaven is writing your story in real time. At 9 p.m., the curtains will draw back, and you will step into what was always yours. Do not shrink back. Do not question whether you are worthy. Worthiness was never the requirement, chosenness is. And you, my beloved child, are chosen. Chosen not because of your perfection, but because of God's promise. Chosen not because of what you did, but because of who you are in His sight. Chosen to receive, chosen to rise, chosen to overflow. And so I tell you again, my beloved child, the countdown is almost complete. The struggle has closed at 9 a.m., and the overflow opens at 9 p.m. 25 million, marked in heaven's ink, carrying your name, guarded by Archangel Michael, released by God's decree. It is done. My beloved child, my chosen one, let me tell you something that heaven whispered long before this moment. The weight of your destiny was never meant to be carried on fragile shoulders alone. That is why today's revelation comes clothed with power. That is why heaven has assigned armies of angels to surround you. Because what is about to be placed in your hands at 9 p.m. tonight is bigger than a transaction, bigger than numbers in an account, bigger than wealth itself. It is the proof that God never abandoned you, not even for a second. Do you remember the days you looked at others and wondered why blessings seemed to chase them while you felt left behind? Do you remember the nights you stared at the ceiling and whispered, "When will my turn come?" My child, those prayers reached the highest throne. And though the wait was long, the answer was never denied. It was only delayed so that when it arrived, it would carry weight too heavy to ever be stolen again. Tonight that answer arrives. Tonight your story is rewritten. Heaven says, my child, this is your jubilee season. The debts of the past are cancelled. The chains of financial struggle are broken. The curses of lack are overturned. You are stepping into the overflow you were born for. Imagine yourself stepping out of a valley where the ground was dry and cracked, where every seed you planted seemed to die before bearing fruit. Now see yourself entering a field so green, so overflowing with harvest, that the fruit falls from the trees faster than you can gather. That is what tonight represents for you. A shift so radical it will make yesterday's struggles look like distant shadows. My beloved, let me tell you why the number is 25 million. Because God is not just meeting a need, He is exceeding every expectation. If He wanted to only pay your bills, He would have given you thousands. If He wanted to only ease your burden, He would have given you millions. But He said, I will give them 25 million. Why? Because this is not about bills. This is about destiny. This is about turning a struggler into a pillar. This is about making you the answer for others, not just the seeker of answers. Do you understand, my child? You are stepping into a position where you will not only solve your problems but also the problems of those connected to you. You will bless, you will build, you will lift, you will give, and your name will echo in the mouths of those who once whispered, they will never rise. For they will see you rise higher than their imagination could stretch. Archangel Michael is already standing by your side. His sword is drawn, not to fight what is ahead, but to guard what has already been released. Heaven's treasury is open. The seal is broken. The decree is signed. And all of heaven is watching the countdown, waiting for the moment your life shifts at 9 p.m. My beloved child, you cannot miss this. You cannot let doubt rob you. You cannot let fear silence your faith. Tonight is not just another night, it is the night history bends in your favor. And I see you, my child, standing at the doorway of a new life. Behind you lies the story of hardship, bills stacked high, plans postponed, dreams delayed, opportunities missed. Before you lies a story of endless open doors, contracts in your name, blessings in your account, lands in your possession, joy in your heart. Behind you is lack, before you is abundance. Behind you is sorrow, before you is laughter. Behind you is waiting, before you is arriving. This 25 million is not only for you, it is for your bloodline. It is for your children's children. It is for those you will touch unknowingly. It is for the charities you will fund, the homes you will build, the lives you will transform. And heaven smiles because your heart is ready. Heaven has seen your humility, your patience, your tears. Heaven knows you will not waste this gift. You will multiply it, nurture it, and use it for a purpose bigger than yourself. Oh my chosen one, can you feel the shift even now? Can you sense the joy of heaven swelling around your name? The angels are singing songs of breakthrough, and in the melody your name appears again and again. Chosen one, beloved one, faithful one, their story has changed, their night has ended, their dawn has come. And I tell you, my beloved soul, tonight you will sleep differently. Tonight you will lie down not with fear but with fire in your spirit. Tonight your dreams will not be haunted by worry but flooded with visions of what you will build, where you will go, how you will bless. Tonight you will feel the weight of heaven's abundance pressing against your name. And when the clock strikes 9 p.m., the release will come, undeniable, unstoppable, unshakable. So stand tall, child of God. Lift your head. Wipe the tears of yesterday. Smile, because your future is here. Rejoice, because your inheritance is not far but near. Believe, because your breakthrough is not someday, it is today. And know, above all else, that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not overlooked. You are chosen. You are loved. You are appointed. And tonight, at 9 p.m., your life will never again be the same. My beloved child, my chosen one, lean closer now because heaven is still unfolding your story. You have heard the promise, you have felt the stirring, but now let me show you the vision heaven has written for your next steps. For what is arriving tonight is not only wealth but transformation. It is not simply about what you will receive, but about who you will become. Can you imagine, my beloved soul, walking into rooms where once you felt invisible, and now every eye turns toward you because they sense the glory resting upon you? Can you imagine speaking words and watching doors open, because heaven's authority has been stamped on your voice? That is what this blessing carries. The 25 million is not just numbers, it is a mantle. It is a crown of provision placed upon your head. It is a robe of favor draped across your shoulders. It is heaven saying, now my chosen one walks as a king, as a queen, as one who carries the authority of divine abundance. Look back for a moment, child of God. Remember the days of small beginnings, when every step felt heavy, when every dream felt impossible, when every plan was delayed by lack. Those days were your training ground. They carved humility into your spirit, they shaped endurance in your soul, they taught you how to value what is given. And now, because of that training, heaven can trust you with treasure beyond measure. What others would waste, you will multiply. What others would boast in, you will give from. What others would fear, you will steward with wisdom. The angels are watching, my beloved. Archangel Michael stands guard, and behind him are ranks upon ranks of heavenly hosts, carrying scrolls of abundance. Each scroll has your name written in glowing light. And one by one, they lay them at your feet, saying, "This is the season of your overflow." Tonight, the seal is broken. Tonight, the vault is open. Tonight, you step into what eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and hearts have not imagined. At 9 p.m., when the divine clock strikes, the shift will not be silent. It will resound in the heavens. Trumpets will sound in the unseen. Your name will echo across eternity's halls. And those who doubted you will marvel, those who mocked you will fall silent, those who left you will watch from afar as you rise. Because tonight, heaven proves what it whispered all along: you were never forgotten, you were never forsaken, you were always chosen. Oh my child, think of what you will do with this blessing. Imagine the land you will purchase, the homes you will build, the lives you will change. Imagine the scholarships, the charities, the outreaches that will flow from your hands. Imagine your family finally resting in peace, your children walking in freedom, your name becoming a foundation of hope for generations unborn. This is bigger than you, it is a legacy. Heaven is not just blessing you for today, it is writing your family name into the story of abundance forever. Do not think small, my chosen one. Do not shrink your vision to match your past. The past is gone, its chapter closed at 9 a.m. Now the new story begins, and it is written in gold. This story says you are a lender, not a borrower. You are a builder, not a struggler. You are a distributor of heaven's wealth, not a seeker of crumbs. This story says your name will be known not for struggle but for success, not for lack but for legacy, not for sorrow but for songs of joy. And listen, beloved child, tonight your dreams themselves will shift. No longer will you dream of scraping by, no longer will you dream of just enough. Tonight your dreams will be flooded with visions of impact, of building cities, of restoring families, of carrying light into dark places. Tonight heaven upgrades your imagination, because small visions cannot hold what is being poured into you. I tell you, child of God, when the heavens release this 25 million, even the ground you walk on will feel different. The air you breathe will feel lighter. The people you meet will treat you differently, because they will sense something divine resting on you. It will not just be money in your hands, it will be glory around your life. A glow that cannot be denied, a favor that cannot be explained, a blessing that cannot be hidden. So lift up your head, my beloved, and let your heart expand. Tonight is not the night of fear. Tonight is the night of fulfillment. Tonight you walk into the answer your soul has been crying for. Tonight you will remember forever. And when you look back, you will say, that was the night everything changed. My chosen one, the countdown is almost complete. The angels are singing. The treasury of heaven is open. The seal is broken. And the name written on this miracle is yours. At 9 p.m. tonight, the release comes. 25 million. Overflow. Freedom. Legacy. Glory. This is your portion. This is your promise. This is your prophecy fulfilled. My beloved child, my chosen one, now listen with every part of your soul because we are standing at the edge of fulfillment. The countdown is almost over. Heaven's clock is about to strike the appointed hour. All of creation leans forward, waiting to witness your breakthrough. Do you understand, my child, what it means for heaven to pause over your name? It means you are the center of attention in God's eternal court. It means your story, your tears, your prayers have risen higher than the voices of doubt and delay. It means tonight is the night destiny bows at your feet. The struggles you endured were not wasted. Every season of lack was planting seeds. And now the harvest has grown beyond imagination. Tonight you will see the fruit. Tonight you will see what it means when God says, I will open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing you will not have room enough to contain. You are the vessel chosen for overflow. You are the one marked for more. Close your eyes, my beloved, and see it with me. The divine table has been set. On it lies a scroll with your name etched in radiant fire. Beside it rests a golden key, held by Archangel Michael. He places the key in your hand, and as you turn it, a vault larger than mountains swings open. Light bursts out, brighter than the sun, and within that light is treasure too vast for counting. But the first number that appears is 25 million, glowing, shining, resonating with heaven's decree. That is what belongs to you. That is what has been scheduled. That is what is being released at 9 p.m. tonight. Oh my child, imagine the moment. Imagine the joy in your chest when the weight of years lifts in an instant. Imagine your family's faces when they see the struggle has ended forever. Imagine yourself walking into tomorrow with no debt, no fear, no burden, only freedom, dignity, and possibility. This is not a dream, this is your portion. This is what heaven is delivering. And let me tell you, my chosen one, this blessing carries more than wealth. It carries restoration. It carries healing. It carries honor. It carries laughter to replace your tears. It carries new doors, divine connections, opportunities you never even prayed for because they seemed too big. Tonight, heaven is showing you that nothing is too big when you are chosen. My beloved soul, this is your legacy moment. Generations will speak of this night. Children yet unborn will live in the abundance you step into now. Families you will bless will speak your name with gratitude. Foundations you will build will carry your impact far beyond your years. This is not just wealth, this is a river that will flow endlessly, and you are the source heaven chose to release it through. And so, my child, stand tall. Lift your heart. Smile through your tears. Because in just moments, the heavens will open and the release will fall. 25 million, wrapped in your destiny, sealed in God's promise, guarded by Michael's sword, arriving by heaven's decree. No one can stop it, no one can steal it, no one can cancel it. It is yours.